So I just sit down to record the videos about my two new favorite girls, Dochi and Ray. And I open YouTube and immediately something pops out on my screen and it's JENNIE and DUA LIPA. I didn't know that the video is going to be coming out today. It's their song Handlebars, and I am just so excited. So basically it came out 15 minutes ago, so this time I'm not on time. I am right in the first row. This is my very first listen. I wanted to listen to the whole album. That was kind of my goal, but I didn't still get to do that, so I'm gonna be listening to this song for the very first time. Let's get into it. Okay. I heard snippets of the song. I quite literally just heard this. I trip and fall in love. It just clicked what I'm about to listen to. Okay, I got it. I love the first two piano. Dun, dun. This is heavily stylized singing, but it's a comfortable kind of like melody to sing in this stylized version. I keep She's doing a little bit of those hiccups. Not doing hiccups, it's kind of like little squeaks. And a lot of fry in there as well, which is very typical for JENNIE, so it's not nothing new. Always. And then she gets into her very airy head, falling, and reconnects when she's comfortable. I mentioned this just yesterday, honestly, with another video from JENNIE. The layering of the sound is really brilliant. I'm really enjoying that the production is so well done when it comes to layers. It's not just about the instrumental of it, but the vocal layers are done so beautifully. So this is very obviously very heavily layered in the background. It's almost make like a little choir at the background. So there's a lot of like kind of like watery feeling into it. It's multi-layered, but it's not overwhelming. And her voice is kind of coming in and out in dominance in contrast to that background kind of layered vocals. And it sometimes is a little bit more dominant and sometimes it's kind of like falling and diving into those background vocals. And it's creating such a fun texture of the song. That was an interesting modulation actually on that Mercy. Mercy. It's a little bit towards the back instead of mercy. It's falling a tiny bit towards the back. Why is the love is never kind? Why is the love is never... A little bit of that crowish sound, so she's not trying to lighten it up. Why is the love? It's a little bit stronger there. And flipping ahead when... Was it a riff or was it just a little... It was a little riff. So she's also showcasing a little agility there. Okay, before we're gonna go to Dua, I really like this in Extra. She also did exactly this, and if you go back to my video with Dominic Fike, right? Love Hangover. She really understood the concept of this kind of push and pull singing and what benefit it can bring, because it's very much playing into the strength of the contrast. A lot of singers do it. You can see it a lot in R&B singing. So the midsection is not the dominant. There's very rarely any mix or really like high belt included, but you have like a really strong chest and you have a lot of modulation in chest, a lot of fry, and then you have those really stark flips into the head voice. So you see that really stark flip into the head voice, and in the head voice you can have a little agility, you can have the little riffy riff, something just a little fancy, a little shimmer, and on the bottom you can really go into heavier modulations, and that contrast is really beautiful. And Jennie, what I really want to highlight here, Jennie understood that assignment, and she understood that that's going to be something that's going to be working for her voice the best. She can pull this on live performances. It's complementing her voice because in the lower placements, she has a very dominant color and just dominant presence in her voice. So why not use it? This is a good usage of your knowledge and of or your skill in singing when it's very particular, basically. Okay, let's go. With a British accent in that is, oh my God. Together. Oh my God. My lips and your lips, we could press them together. That little empty vibrato. Together. I don't ever think twice. And maybe that's why I trip and fall in love. Just like a Tuesday drum. I always go all in. Dua is a skilled singer. Like, you can see how she handled that whole chorus. It was slightly different than Jennie. So she did kind of like a scoop from her chest before she flipped into the head voice. Listen to the difference of this. Falling. So the second one is scoop. It's like through a little fry. Usually singers do that when they want to give that head voice a little bit more weight at the beginning. So it's not just ta-da, it's the same weight at the top. It's just that little slide and that little fry slide that makes it feel a little heavier. She's also reconnecting a little earlier. Falling. Well, I think Jennie goes twice. Falling. Reconnecting on the third round. Well, Dua is just falling. Basically belting into that second repetition of that. This also fits Dua. I think here we can see that even if you would look at them from the artistry POV, they are two different artists and they do different music, but the similarity is in their type of voice. Like they have very dominant chest registers, like their lower voice placements are much more dominant. Even though like Dua can go up, it doesn't mean if you have more dominant chest, I have also more dominant chest. That doesn't mean that I cannot belt or go really, really high with my voice, but it's something where you can like really spot that charisma. Like when I sing with my chest, people get like, wow, I love it. Like that sounds really, really good, right? And they are similar with that. And they really matched this song beautifully for both of them. One thing that I really love about what Jennie did with her album was that she stayed authentic to herself, but she really still accommodated everyone that she worked with. Like, just like Doechii was really complimented in her song, but it was still a Jennie song. But Doechii got complimented. This is still a Jennie song, but Dua's getting really complimented, if you know what I mean.
A single kiss, I lost my mind for 7 days and 7 nights. Can't eat it, baby, it's true. Trying to bite my lip, I'm probably gonna slip and say some crazy shit to you. I wonder what you're doing for tonight and for...
Her phrasing is immaculate there. Like it's so sharp, but at the same time so elegant.
And say some crazy shit to you. I wonder what you're doing for tonight and forever.
And the support, maybe that's why, is not too high. It's a very comfortable belt to put in there. So I wouldn't even go higher with that. It's comfortable. It has the power. It changed the mood. It's definitely the height of the song. It's in a good place. So gorgeous, my God. Like, they're making me fall in love. God, I love women. Jesus. Like, please, my heart. Ooh, love that ad-lib there. Oh, palpitations. Little last ad-lib. Oh my God. Do you hear those fireworks? That's how my heart feels right now. I love the visual. I love the sound of the song. It's... I have to admit, like most of the songs that I'm listening from the Jennie, they're just straight up going to my playlists. She's doing it. And listen, I liked the Blackpink girls before, but I didn't have any particular bond to them, if you know what I mean. Like people have preferences. I love that one the most. I love that one the most. I obviously kind of gravitated the most to Rosé because she does have the most vocal production and she's the most focused on the vocals. She's a vocalist at the end of the day. That's why I was really kind of mostly focused on Rosé. But Jennie is absolutely stealing me with the sound of this album. And she is using her vocals in such a smart way. And I think if you look at her live performances, she's pulling it. Like, she's pulling it with, of course, like the obvious, like if you're gonna sing live, there's gonna be a hiccup here and there. Perfectly normal. Everyone has that. There's gonna be irregularities in the sound, but that's what I like. I like that she's going like into really raw lives, and she's pulling it. This is, you want to compose songs that are gonna benefit you, that are gonna complement your voice. You don't have to be like a first-class belter. You don't have to be a freaking, you know, a whole musical singer to do a really fun vocal stuff and utilize your voice in the best way possible to really benefit from it as much as you can. If you did enjoy this video, please don't forget to subscribe right here. Here's the video that YouTube actually recommends for you. And here are the rest of my K-pop reactions. Please stay safe and healthy. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.